if I'm more excited or nervous about Safari Jeff being here as our next guest, you guys. But this is Safari Jeff. You are doing your last show here at the Discovery Children's Museum.
Yes, thanks for having me.
No problem. Who's this guy?
Well, you know, during my Great Green Adventure program, we share some very unusual creatures, and I thought I'd bring a few guests here today. This animal is called a Sonoran desert toad, or the Colorado River toad is another name for them. Toads are some of the most ancient of the animal kingdom, and during our presentation and program, we have hands-on experiences for the kids. It's a program that's for all ages, and the animals themselves are so fascinating. They really are the true stars.
Yeah, definitely.
In the case of a toad, sometimes these animals can run rampant or take over a region because they have no natural predators or enemies. So somewhat of a toxic creature or poisonous, okay?
Oh, wow.
Easy to handle them and safe to handle them, but an animal that you would not want to ingest or eat.
Okay, well, that's good.
Toads are very unusual creatures and commonly misunderstood as well.
And he probably likes that. We don't do that.
Indeed.
Before we get into the next animal, let's go ahead and talk about the fact that this is your last weekend here and your first time bringing your show to the U.S.
That's right. You know, Discovery Children's Museum was so kind to take the program on. We've been doing it for a month there already, and great success, very well received, of course. You know, during the program, there's so much to learn. It's a multimedia show. We film in Costa Rica and abroad, so you're seeing the animals themselves, which are born in captivity here in the U.S. However, you're seeing what they do best in the great outdoors and learning all about the positive roles they play.
That's amazing. And of course, we want to bring out the next.
Okay, here's our next guest.
Oh, the next thing is in the bag.
Well, you know, I've always been fascinated with albino animals, okay? This is an albino version of a bull snake. A very gentle creature, okay?
I have yet to get over the shock that you just took that out of your bag.
Well, you know, snakes live much of their life down below the Earth's surface. You rarely encounter them. So a tight, dark space is a comfortable place for a snake such as this. Now, being albino, it lacks its normal color and pigment, but albinism, or albino reptiles especially, can be very beautiful with their pink, orange, yellow, or white colors and patterns.
That is a very beautiful snake. As much as I'm terrified of it, it is a very beautiful snake.
They're amazing animals. They're so mesmerizing and so much to learn about these creatures. So to see the Great Green Adventure Show really is a magical moment for the whole family.
That is so cool. Are people allowed to touch any of the animals?
Yes. Would you care to?
You know what? I'm going to be brave, but I'm not.
All right, let's save that for the next one.
We'll save that for the next one.
All right, you know, during the program, we share a few of these very unusual creatures, but there's some of the animals that have such an amazing story to tell, such as one of the most ancient of creatures, of living land animals, and the largest of them in the tortoise kingdom. Thanks, Shannon. My wife, Shannon.
This guy won't fall off, right?
He won't fall off. This is top speed. This is a Galapagos tortoise, so very lucky to be up close to such an animal as this. Yes, please do. The Galapagos tortoise can grow to be the size of a small car and weigh in at 400 to 600 pounds. Now, these animals have been around for, you know, such a long time gone by. During times such as the saber-toothed cat, many other creatures, even the dinosaur. Tortoises are some of the most ancient of living land animals and can live lifespans in upwards of 200 years.
Amazing, amazing. This little guy's a little camera shy. He keeps bringing. And I think you have one more for us?
Yes, well, not all giants start out as mighty giants, of course. So let me introduce, my kids are with me today, Safari, Charlie, and Ruby.
Hi, Safari, Charlie, and Ruby. Hi. And take a look. You want to come over here, Ruby?
Now, Charlie's 9, Ruby is 6 years old. These guys are holding baby or hatchling African spurred tortoise. Now, to give you an idea as to how much a tortoise can grow in its lifespan, they start out tiny, such as these, the size of a golf ball, but will increase in size over 1,000 times throughout their lifespan.
Wow.
Amazing.
That is amazing. Well, thank you so much for being with us, you guys. Everyone, including all the little guys and the big guys. But of course, if you want to catch Safari Jeff for his last weekend at the Discovery Children's Museum, it is this weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
General admission is only $7.95 per ticket. If you're a member, that's $1 off. For more information, visit discoverykidslv.org. You guys want to wave?
Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for having us this morning.
Thanks so much for coming by, you guys. And still to come here in Good Morning Las Vegas.